Hello, hello. So this is the last of the partner sign vids, or at least the last of the first vid for each installment. It's a beautiful day outside, so I figured I'd come outside to do this video. It's a little bright, but whatever, this isn't a professional lighting crew. Aries and the Libra. Aries and Libra is very similar to another fire and air combination, Leo and Aquarius. Very much being about friendship. You know, an Aries energy person and a Libra energy person, even as lovers, there's great respect, great independence for both people. There's great equality. The people are partners, you know. There's no sense of both signs very much value their own independence, so there's no sense of not there's a great sense of fairness, you know, and independence and individuality that goes in this combination. Any fire and air combination. You know, the same goes for Gem and Sag, Leo and Aquarius. There's a great deal of competition between these two signs. It's funny. You not only have the Venus, one of the two Venus and Mars relationships, Aries, Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, but so you not only have this relationship, but you have it in two cardinal signs. Libra and Aries are two of the four cardinal signs, and just a lot of competition, a lot of strength. You know, there's gonna be a lot of arguing with a lot of makeup sex afterwards, and a lot of aggression that's tied in. That's actually a good thing. You know, in healthy doses. You know, there's an aggression, like a playful, like competitive type feeling, like come on, you can do better than that type energy between these two signs. And very often it's in a very teasing and a very flirty romantic connotation. You know, there's a come on, you can do better, because there's a it's hard to put into words. There's just a teasing, you know. Almost like with these two signs, almost like a foreplay, I guess you could say. Aries and Libra are both very intellectual signs. Aries rules the head, and Libra's an air sign. They're both very interested in furthering knowledge, furthering exploration, furthering just going on adventures. You know, very much like Sag and Gem, but Libra, Libra and Aries go about it in a more conquering type way. They want to have a reward at the end of the day. You know, in comparison to Gemini and Sag, who are just adventuring to adventure, exploring. You know, they're not necessarily looking for any kind of power or value outside of the experience itself. Aries and Libra, again, cardinal signs like to build, like to create foundations and build on top of it, and always be contributing to that which they're building. So that element is there in the relationship. Aries and Libra, just like the other fire and air combinations, it's a very innocent relationship. It's a very childish relationship in a lot of beautiful ways, in that it can be very not simplistic, but very simplistic in a good way. There can be a lot of just innocent goodwill between two people with these energies. You know, where it's just like a you just feel good for the other person with these energies. You know, if you're the Aries, the Libra, Libra for the Aries, either way. And again, a great partner element, a great equality element. Alright, I'm gonna go inside, but the video will continue. Come on, man, let's go. Let's see, what else to say about Aries and Libra? Hmm. Both signs are very honest. They're very into truth and clear communication and just being able to say what's on one's mind and stand up for what they believe in. That's a huge aspect, actually, I haven't really covered. Is both signs, again, are very, like I said, cardinal, tenacious, very willful. But of all the cardinal signs, and maybe definitely of all the signs, they are one of the most. They're the most dedicated to justice, to ideals of fairness, of equality, of what's right versus what's wrong. These signs have great feelings of just equality in that respect, and they're willing to fight for it, and they have the strength to fight for it too. They're willing and able. Both Libra and Aries, although they go about it in different ways, they're leaders, you know. Although Aries is a bit more forthright and straight on and, kind of more direct and obvious in their ways. Um, Libra likes to go about it in different ways, more schmoozy, side to side. It's very much a division of elements going on. You have air and water, which are both flowing, they go in wave form. They're considered wet by the ancient Greeks. And then you have fire and earth, which are dry, considered by the ancient Greeks, and very much firm, direct. It is what it is. That's why when you're talking with an air sign, it's a direct. You know what's going on. There's no BS. There's no dancing around the issue. There's no abstraction. It's just wait. Same with fire. Again, they're both dry, and in this case, Aries is much more direct, whereas Libra, the wet air, is much more into, again, schmoozing, into getting what they want in a very roundabout way, in more passive aggressive manners, or nonverbal, just not direct. But they're both don't ever be fooled. Libra energy is just as wanting to lead everything as Aries is. Even though they're not leading from an ego, a place of ego, they're leading from a place of mind and a place of, well, I think it's going to be better for the overall harmony, the overall beautiful balance if I lead, or if, my idea takes precedence, or whatever. Both signs are very much into leading and into pioneering and into, although they can be very fair signs, they're very much into exerting their vision, their will. But again, as cardinal signs, they're really just looking to get the job done. A Libra really just wants to get everything socially as harmonious as possible. Everyone enjoying themselves at the party or at the event or the function or whatever. And same with Aries. They just want to enjoy and have everyone else enjoy what's going on in life. And I would say the biggest challenge for this group of partner signs, these energies, it's very similar to the other fire and air sign challenges, is just making sure that not trying to control each other, not trying to dominate each other, letting each other have their space and breathing room. And just being sure to honor the inner child in the relationship. Air and fire are the more, I guess you could say, childlike in their enthusiasm, childlike in their excitement for life and excitement for ideas, and meow, meow, be quiet, and all that. Good meow, meow. So honor that, appreciate that. Never get too serious. Never. I think this is true for everyone, but especially for air and fire. Just making sure that everything is, even the more challenging times in which you need to talk, and be very mature and not childlike. Have a sense of playfulness. Realize that life is a game and a joy and a gift, and enjoy it with your partner. Who's your equal, who's your again, Libra, all the cardinal signs are very much warriors, and Libra and Aries, they, even, peaceful Venus ruled Libra is very much a warrior when it comes to harmony and peace being unbalanced, or justice and truth not being honored. Libra is very much a sign, very much a warrior sign as well. A warrior of peace, warrior for peace. That's why you have so many famous Libra world mediators. You know, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, Gandhi. Going back into antiquity, we have that whole Libran age of Socrates, of Confucius, of Buddha. So again, very much warriors for peace. Both signs are very much warriors. And there is a warrior religion between Libras and Aries. You know, they recognize each other's power, and they recognize it's just a different way. And at the end of the day, that's the beauty of any partnership, is it's a team, you know. And Libra and Aries, that's the best team, because both signs balance each other out so much. You know, on the ecliptic, on the band of constellations in the sky and around, well, just around the world in the universe from the Earth's perspective, in the ecliptic, you have Aries on one side and Libra, just like every other partner sign. You know, it's opposite signs. And of all the partner signs on the ecliptic, Aries and Libra are the farthest away from each other. They are dead on. Here is on one side of this giant circle, so imagine from your perspective. Here's the other, you know. Exact opposite. No other opposite signs are quite that opposite. No other partner signs are quite that opposite. And what this means astronomically and in astrology is basically these signs, again, complement each other so perfectly well. So beautifully well. I mean, again, all partner signs complement each other, but Aries and Libra are so different, so powerful. Let me break it down like this. Partner signs in general, Aries and Libra partner sign relationship. A couple of characteristics. They're complementary, check. Of course, all partner signs are, check. They're very similar and yet different, check. The cool thing about this, and the specific thing about the Aries and Libra one, different from all other partner signs, again, is that power, that drive, the tenaciousness, and the life to do it, to accomplish. Very powerful team, Aries and Libra. They complement each other again beautifully. And just keep on moving and keep on progressing into infinite potential. So that's all I can think of for now. Go ahead and leave comments if there's anything I left out. If there's any questions or opinions or insights or whatever, please. I'm always loving conversation. So, with that being said, infinite love to you, and namaste.